In this video, I will show you a way to face the king's gambit with the black pieces, and if your opponent is not careful, then he can lose in just a few moves. So after e4, e5, f4, we generally play bishop c5 or something like knight c6, or the fog will counter gambit with d5. But here, we are going to play c6. This seems like a strange move, but it is quite better for black here. Your main idea is to play d5 later. So if you place f takes e5, the most common move, well then you can play queen to h4 check, g3, then you take this pawn, hitting the king and the rook, and you're going to win the rook, and this is an easy win for black here. But most of the players know that f takes e5 is quite bad, so they will go for knight f3, a common response, attacking this pawn and also preventing queen to h5 check. Now then, you can play e takes f4 and continue with a natural game, but you can also go for d5. This is what we are talking about. Now the following responses are e takes d5, f takes e5 and knight takes pawn. Here, if he goes e takes d5, well then you can just push this pawn attacking the knight, so knight goes here, then c takes d5, and you have a good control of the center, and you can simply bring this knight here or here and take this knight and continue with your natural game. So e takes d5 is not that great. How about f takes e5? Well then you have d takes e4 attacking the knight. The knight have only one square, which is knight g1. Then you play knight d7 attacking this pawn. d4 here is played quite often, defending this pawn, but then you can capture or pass off. And after bishop takes d3, you play knight takes e5 attacking this bishop. If you play something like knight f3, you can simply take this bishop, and after he takes with the queen, you can take, and after he takes, you can simply play bishop g4, castle on the queen side, and this pawn is going to be a target. But here, there's a trap where you can go for bishop g4, putting pressure on this knight. So let's say place queen e2, attacking this knight, then bishop d6 defends, h3 hits the bishop, and trying to get rid of this pin. Well then you can take, and after he takes with the pawn, you play queen to h4 check. King d1 is the best move here. But here if you place queen to f2, offering a trade of queens, well then you can just play knight takes bishop check. Now he got a take, and then you play bishop g3, and you win the queen on the next move, and you're winning. Now let's see, what if here he plays knight takes e5, capturing this pawn with the knight and centralizing his knight. Then you just play d takes e4, bishop e2, prepares to castle, then knight d7, hits this knight. Well then, you can try playing something like d4 or castle here. If you castle here, then you can simply take, therefore, he might play d4. Then again you capture or pass off, and after he takes with the queen, you play bishop to e7. Let's say he castle here, well then you can take, and after he takes, you can trade the queens. Let's say he takes with the bishop, then you play bishop c5 check, and after king h1, you can just play knight e7 and castle on the king's side, and this isolated pawn is going to be a target which you can win it later in the game. So that's how you can face the king's gambit with black. And if you want to learn some more amazing chess openings, then you can check out this playlist. And if you want to learn some chess traps, then you can check out this right playlist. And if you don't want to miss the upcoming videos, then don't forget to subscribe.